Angling it in, hit uppishly between gully and point, runs to Whiteman, the first for him this morning, tracking out towards the rope, and it will just get there. So the first boundary of the morning. Bancroft pulling and pulling very nicely, and that'll race away for the second boundary of the morning.
It's a big slash. It's gone through the vacant third slip area, and that will go down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah. That's a lovely cover drive from Cameron Bancroft. Touch over pitch from Nathan McAndrew, and the Wes Agar we're used to.
There's a sweep shot employed there very nicely by Whiteman, and that'll race away for 4. Now, he goes again, hits it nicely again.
Same result.
Same result. Conway, no chance. Back-to-back boundaries with the sweep shot to Whiteman. Desperate for a breakthrough. As again he goes the sweep shot. Gets it down past the man in Agar at fine leg, and the boundary, the result. He's had some very successful runs. Driving very nicely through the covers, Bancroft. That was well struck, and will race to the rope for 4. He's a careful, watchful cricketer, but when he hits them, they can be glorious, and that was a classic example.
It might be just worth slotting McSweeney in for an over 2 at some point before lunch here.
And there's that sweep we talk about. And again, he bisects the men down there on the boundary perfectly.
Plays the same shot this time. He gets onto it much better, and that will go for 4. That's a lovely cover drive there from Bancroft. Didn't really time it. Agar bowls, and they've squeezed that through the slips region. I think that will reach the boundary. It does. They'll get a quick single. Oh, how was that? Oh, and the umpire's giving it out. That's a wicket that's just come absolutely out of nowhere.
Late in this first session. As Wiley attacking, drives beautifully, and will be rewarded with a boundary. So Teague Wiley shows his intention. Second ball, first boundary, he moves to 6.
Another over in the South Australians.
As he pulls away and times it very nicely. Second boundary of this innings to Wiley. He goes to double figures, up to 10.
On the youngster.
Edging through the gap, racing away down to third man. It'll go all the way for 4. So another boundary to Wiley. He moves up to 14, scored a 1 for 121. First. And that should be the half century. It will be. Clips it out to deep mid wicket. And McAndrew does the fielding. So 50 to Bancroft. A good knock. 250s or 450s throughout the season. But Bancroft, he goes for it this time. Steps down the wicket. Drives down to long on. 4 runs. Close. Again, Wiley down the pitch. He's got him stumped. Came charging down the wicket. Big swing at Manenti. Mr. Nielsen, lightning behind the stumps, does the rest.
You get it past that man under the lid, and it's runs for fun. Just as that is well, it's a full toss. It's not a very good ball from Ben Manenti, and Hilton Cartwright makes no mistake with just the...
Goes around the wicket again to Cartwright, who again drives through the covers. Wonderful shot. That was Fuller, but he struck it just as firmly. Back-to-back at boundaries to win the over from Manenti. Cartwright.
Big Harry, when he was playing for New South Wales, is...
He's bowled him. He has bowled him. Wes Agar, bowling at about 3/4 his normal pace, has just bowled a peller that has gone straight through the defences of Cartwright.
That's a lovely shot.
Through the covers. They're chasing that. I think it will get to the boundary for 4 runs. That was very well struck shot by Hardy. Having said that, he's just smacked that through mid-wicket, and that will go away for 4. That's Hardy that smacked that, so Bancroft still won't see the strike.
Driving uppishly, diving fielder, couldn't quite get to the quick edged ball down to the boundary for 4. slashing away and playing it nicely past point for 4. And blocked the last few Hardy, wideish one there, took full advantage of it and played it away to the point boundary. Bancroft driving and gets it through, and as we say, when he does it, few do it better, as that goes away for 4.
He smacked that straight back down through mid-off, and that will go away for 4. Loose ball, there to be hit, and he was ready. Oof. Henry Hunt nearly got on a hit of another kind then. Oh, and that's... Oh,
no.
He's just managed to push that into the fence down there.
Again? Unless, I guess we saw well, that's a lovely cover drive. Menenti full and wide and nicely covered, driven to the boundary for Aaron Hardy. Yeah, unless behind the wicket off the quicks is, well, hit the ball is exactly what Hardy's done. He's got a short cover and then a deeper cover, and you'd have to say there's probably only a 2-metre gap in between them, and yeah, they are two very, as that's a lovely shot through cover again, and that will race away for 4 more and bring up Aaron Hardy's 50 off just the 68 balls, and it's been a beautiful innings from Aaron Hardy.
Drives, he's got that past the fielders. Put your glasses down, that will be 4 runs. That's a gorgeous shot there from Bancroft, and he moves into the 90s now.
Bancroft edging through and past the go. This will be the 100. They run the 1. Bancroft scampering back for the 2nd. Well done. Great 100 for Cam Bancroft. He worked so hard to get there. As I said, he came in late yesterday afternoon. Well on the box seat, that's out. He just brings up the 100. The little feather touch through to Nielsen, and McAndrew gets the breakthrough. So the innings is over for Bancroft. McAndrew gets his first. Conway struts in. Hardy driving away. Nice shot. Hit it firmly, but almost caressed it too. It's slowing up in the shadows of the grandstand, but it will just get to the rope in front of the diving Hunt.
One thing to watch in this swarm of the game.
Oh, he's bowled him. Absolutely beautiful ball. If ever there was a wicket deserved, it was that wicket by Harry Conway. He has toiled all day, and McAndrew to bowl. Pulls. That's up in the air, and that is 6 runs. Well, Aaron Hardy making his intentions very clear at this stage of the game. Oh, he's got that through mid-wicket. It's through the field, and that ball will go for 4 runs. So Turner making his feelings very clear here. Well, there's 4 of them. That's just straight down the ground. Fielder is just jogging after that because it is well and truly over the boundary. That's a superb 4 from Hardy.
Big shout, big shout. He's given him LBW. Unbelievable.
West Aussie bat's just a bit too good today.
Turner pulling uppishly. Struck it very, very nicely. And it is 6 all the way.
Carrying a bit of an injury.
Driving and out. Caught very well taken. Low to the ground. Seemed to strike it quite well.
Big swing. Is that going to go all the way?
It sounds like it. I have no idea where, or I know which direction, but I didn't see it at all.
No.
And the sound of it clattering into the stand. No, which is a little bit surprising with, as we see a big, big 6 from Joel Paris there. Slog sweep to the long boundary, and
I'll take that back.
As we've said all along, John costs Hardy 100, talking about that. You've said they're not taking a McSweeney, and he slaps him over mid-wicket for 6. Oh, exactly right, and we're no selectors up here, but Lloyd Pope is the other. As he picks up a wicket, Cameron Gannon looks to slog sweep him to the long boundary, and day comes to a close.
Oh, he's had a swing at that, but doesn't get anything on it except for pad. And that's the end of Menenti's over, and I think for old Ben, he'll be glad that that's the end of his day.